Bye 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 bye. I must admit I was a clown to be messing around, but that doesn't mean that you have to leave town. Come back, yes, with me colour TV and my CD collection of Bob Marley. Is it a blast from the past for you? A little blast from the past? I've got to stop doing that. I've got to stop air quotes singing intros. I get into a habit of it. I fill my house full of like late 80s and early 90s pop music. I can't be doing with that. I can't be doing with it. These gloves are shit. I mean, they're relatively warm, but I've just got no bloody feel in them. The plan is to go to Blackpool. I should be getting there when it's dark, if I've timed this correct. So I can have a little look at the lights, go, aww, and then come home again. For that matter, I will be taking the motorway for part of it. Mainly because I was saying to my wife earlier, I think this is the first time I've specifically went on the bike to do some motor vloggy nonsense. Normally, I'll just be on the bike, recording, doing the stuff I need to do anyway. But I've got no reason to go to Blackpool other than I want to see the lights. Also, a new biker made a video saying how he was going to do a compilation like he does every year of Christmas lights around the UK. So I thought, you know what, I'll double team. No, wait, no. Walk that back. Before I say the words, I'm going to double team new biker. No, stop it. No, I'm gonna. I can't get out of my head now. What? Oh god, what am I like? Yeah, kill two birds with one stone. That's the phrase that I was groping for. Oh god, no, don't make it worse. That's the phrase I was looking for. I wanted to, because I mentioned it in a video a while back, that I wanted to have a little look at the lights. I've not seen them since I was a little kiddie diddly. Wait, don't stop saying things. Stop saying things that are going to get you in trouble. Stop it. Yeah, since I was a child, I've not been to see the lights. So I'm just interested to see what it would be like from both an adult perspective. Are they still just fancy bulbs? And from a biker's perspective, I mean, I'll be on the back of a bike when I look at them. Is that a biker's perspective? I don't know. But I have a brand new chain, brand spanker, fitted today. I have suspension that works, does not leak. I have an exhaust that is way too loud, massively too loud. Hey, also, right? What's that noise? Just calm down, mate. Just calm down. Stop. Just take a breath. Try it again. I forgot what I was saying. Shit. Oh yeah. So I was looking at things like, power commanders, and I think there's power commander, there's another one, dyno jet maybe, unless that's the same thing. But I know there's like various plug and play adapters that I can purchase, that I can fit to smooth out the fueling a little bit more. I'm not really interested in like going for top performance, mainly just calm down the massive backfires. Because I was looking at getting it properly tuned. There's a place in Liverpool, I mean there's a few places actually quite close, that'll do dyno tuning and proper like ECU maps and stuff like that. But I can't, I mean at the end of the day, it's a VFR 800 Sports Tourer, it's a 20 odd year old bike. Trying to like get peak performance out of it, it's kind of like I'd literally be throwing money at it, and for the cost of getting this bike to the best it can ever be, I may as well just buy another bike that is meant to be faster, like an actual litre bike. Like stock is probably faster than I'll ever get this VFR to. What I will continue to do though is just minor upgrades, fettle, that's what we call it. I need to do that rectifier mod, like change the MOSFET, which is, I think it's like this little bit down there. I think that needs to be changed. From what I could see when I had the fairing off, it looks to be the stock one, but there's no obvious signs of like burning or damage that I can see with my eyeballs. So it's not a do it immediately thing, considering that I spent like almost about like 200 quid on getting the exhaust sorted once I had to buy like all the extra bits for it, and then there was another 150 this month to get both fork seals completely redone. I don't begrudge it, I just don't have a fucking bottomless pit of cash, and will likely never have a bottomless pit of cash. So, you know, I'm just Slobo from the streets. As I've said, I am one of you, although probably with less money than most people. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe if I was more frugal. Speaking of being frugal, looking at a second bike, and the more I was looking into it, the more like reviews and stuff I was checking out. Like, I just can't see the point in anything in the 125 class. I know, like off-road wise, I can smell burning electrics. Is that the car? Oh, that's the car in front of me, innit? It is that. I knew it was. I knew EV cars smell like burning batteries. Fucking shit me up. Yeah, I need the power. To have a bike that I could only take off road and it'll take me 3 years to get there, I can't deal with. But at the same time, getting like anything like, you know, 600 cc's and above, it's a waste. I was looking at basically, if you've ever seen like Nathan the Postman's done a lot of videos on various bikes that you can get, and what he was saying, it makes a lot of sense in terms of like the lighter the bike, you know, the more you can do with it, really. I was watching Bike World's review of the new GS. I'm actually watching that's what it's come down to. That's how far I've fallen. I'm watching bike reviews, and he was like off-roading the new GS, and he makes it look effortless, obviously because the guy knows what he's doing. But when you were seeing him doing it, he's literally shifting his weight all over the place, like hanging over and leaning, and just to get the bike to do what he wants it to do. Where I think you can get away with a smaller cc bike. You don't have to, you know, physically muscle it up and down the lanes. So something in that like 250, 450 category, probably the sort of sweet spot that I need. And my eyes always sort of fall back to look at the Himalayan, like the old 411. I just think in terms of what it's capable of doing, how user friendly, like, and sort of like newbie friendly bike it is, in terms of like, you know, you can just put it in a lower gear and you can just like chuck your way through things that you might on other bikes have to power through. You can, do you know what I mean? So I'm looking at a Royal Enfield. I'm looking at a Royal Enfield, and I don't want my VFR to go any faster. This is the beginning of the end. I'm calling it now. I'll end up on a Meteor 650 next year. Nah, will I fuck? Will I fuck? It's like the thought in the back of my mind goes, oh well, what if I outgrow it? What if I outgrow the slower bike? But I just don't think I would. You know, not within a year of purchase. And you know, you've always got resale anyway. I mean, I don't really want it for like a commuter, but I'd probably do like a few normal-ish rides just to get used to it. But I don't know. See what the new year brings. I might, depending on how I feel, take some back roads on the way home, just so I can do some party nighttime riding, see what it's like. As long as my fuse doesn't blow again, fucking strand me in the middle of nowhere. Oh god, imagine if that happened. How embarrassing would that be? I forgot a little neck thing. I always forget the little neck thingies. I used to always like sort of religiously wear them, but I don't know, I just stopped being asked to put them on. I think I got to spare one of my top box. I remembered my earplugs as well, because I was going on the motorway, so I thought earplugs, get them in. Especially after watching Podmoto's video. Oh yeah, Podmoto's back on YouTube, boys. It's nice to see it. It's nice to see. I thought I'd scared him off. I thought I'd intimidated him off the platform. Probably not. Probably not. I was interested in the process though. Well, I've got some moldable earplugs I bought a while ago, but they are sort of the do-it-yourself ones. They're like moldable plastic, so what you do is you dip them in hot water, like soak them in hot water, and then sort of like spooge them into your ears. And I don't know, they were just never comfortable. It's also because my ears, like, sort of an odd shape, so my ear canal points down. So anything that like goes in there, like it comes out at like an angle like that. So going and putting the helmet on is fine. That usually just sort of like pushes them in a bit deeper. But when you take them off, it like rags them out. So like if the helmet moves, it just slowly works them out my ears. So I just stopped bothering. But I was watching the I don't know, I might look into it more. But I literally do have a massive bag of ear, like the fucking hell, look it bitch, like a massive bag of the foam ones. It's like I swear the bag is like an endless bag, because I'm constantly grabbing some more. Like the cats are playing with them. There's some in the office. Just I see them like in little crevices, little orange. so yeah, like yellow fucking earplugs. Where I park my bike, there's some like on the floor. There's also an incredibly large amount of cigarette butts. I don't know why. People like to smoke near my bike. But that's weird, isn't it? It's weird. So like a one and done set sounds pretty decent, but I'm assuming there's a price tag to go with that, especially since you get a guy coming out to your house. I mean, the last time I had a guy come round to put some goo in my face, it didn't go the way I'd planned. Saying it though, since I had that I had an ear blockage last month, I believe it was, and I used like a solution that you pour into your ear and it dissolves all your waxy build-up, and then you sploosh it out. I've actually not had, because sometimes you get to a certain point where like certain like frequencies and it'd vibrate my ear quite painfully, and I'd get that on the bike, but that's kind of gone away. So normal earplugs are okay for the time being. I mean, the thing is, like, you've got to remember to put them in. There's no point having super duper earplugs if you just forget to take them out your pocket, which is the benefit of the foam ones, the disposable ones, because I've got so many, and I usually carry like a little pocket of spares in my jacket, so if I want them and I've forgotten to pick up some new ones, I usually have like a little backup nearby. Whereas if I lost like some expensive ones, I'd probably be quite annoyed. I don't know if they do like a replacement. I was gonna say ear replacement service. That's just stupid. Why would they send you out an ear? It's really getting dark now. The lights are starting to get in my fucking. I'm getting all bedazzled. Getting all bejazzled. Right, this is an e-car as well, isn't it? See if I get a whiff of hot battery. No, not yet. I'm actually trying. Oh, a little bit. I wonder if it's whether it's a new, like a new car, so they're just burning the batteries. I don't know how you run in an in an EV. I don't know how you do it. Or maybe it's like when it's in load, when you're loading up, and everything warms up and gets all hot and sweaty. Oh, I need to change this pinlock. God, so many things that I need to do that I just don't, because I'm a lazy fuck and I'm cheap. But I'll have to take a picture of it and show you, but it's such like a letterbox thing. So basically, unless I have my head like perfectly straight, if I'm looking like, if I tilt down and then raise my eyes, I've just got this big wobbly fucking plastic bar on my face. I mean, that's probably why it was cheap, isn't it? That's why they sell this shit for cheap, because it's not as good as a pinlock. The problem was, I wanted a pinlock, the shop didn't have any, so I said, yeah, throw this on. I was like, oh, it's just like a pinlock, and I saw him like stick it in, and I thought, that doesn't look like a pinlock, mate. That looks like a piece of shit. Bit of plastic. Ooh, fancy bikes. Whoop, shit. Idiot. Absolute fucking idiot. Put that on YouTube as a lack of concentration moment. Where am I? Gonna get there for not too long ago, too far away. Ooh, also, when it's dark, I'm gonna see if I can pop some flames. Like that. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Macadoo. Nominance. Macadoodle-doo. here. So I haven't really had the need for, if any, sort of nighttime rides. Yeah, it's not so much that I'm not like filled with fear or anything a bit daft. I think it's mainly because there's anti-vision. You know, what I mean is, I'm in the wrong fucking lane is what I mean. Balls. So I just cut across. Just be an absolute prick. Yeah. Yeah. Like being dazzled by oncoming lights. So it effectively reduces your vision even worse. Then again, yeah, I'm not so bothered about riding in the dark. You know, you just got to ride to your vision anyway, can't you? If you can't really see that far ahead, then, you know, don't blast around the fucking world. But what you get over night time, which you don't get during the day, is oncoming traffic reducing that, like reducing your vision more. Especially if you've got someone who has lights like mine, which are way too bright. And I suspect angled way too high. I think this is the right lane. What's that little cable for? That's like a little cable thing coming out of the back end of exhaust. What does it do? Is he charging up his exhaust? What does it? What's that mean? If it's a sensor, why does it look jank as fuck? Go past me then, Jesus fucking Christ! Get a move on. What's going on? Now I'm being toggle bashed on top of everything. Untenable. It's untenable. But it is that thing. Toggle bash. Toggle bash. We're toggle bashing. Why are we going slow? Do you know what annoys me, right? Do you know the people who have the blue dipped headlights? So like the full beam is white but the blue is dipped. So as they like bouncing around going like in and around on the traffic, it looks behind me like there's like flashing blue lights. How is that possibly fucking legal? So I'm thinking, shit, is there a fucking ambulance behind me or something, or a police car? But no, it's just some knobhead in an Audi, probably. I mean, I'm probably the last person that should be complaining about the lights of other vehicles when I know mine are quite bright. But at least no one's gonna like mistake my bike for a fucking emergency vehicle. I don't understand. How can you turn off now to go to North Blackpool, but continue north to go to South Blackpool? What does that even mean? Wait, no, it says illumination still left. It says illumination still left. I saw the sign, it said it. Fucking said it, mate. Do Blackpool North Shore. Pleasure Beach. I'm confused. I'm absolutely fucking confused. I mean, I probably done it to myself, didn't I? Illumination's traffic is straight. Well, make your fucking mind up, mate. Straight where? Oh, fuck my life. No. Oh yeah, these don't work. These don't work like that. My other gloves do. I think this is where I turn a 55-minute journey into an hour-and-a-half one, because I get myself lost. No. I remember that. I remember the windmill. More like a big cone. I mean, you can put like a little windmill at the top, but it's the big old blades that does it. It's the big old blades that's what matters. You can't be calling it a windmill and then removing the bit the wind hits. Illumination traffic. Play you from now on, road signs. Google Maps have let me down. I mean, to be fair, I didn't put in illuminations, I just put Blackpool. Fuck you, Google. Fuck you. I do want to pull over at one point though and make sure my camera's on like the proper settings for what I require. I don't know how low light needs to be. Low the light needs to be to put the low light on. Is this low light now? Is this enough? Is this lowered by a sufficient amount? When I'm in the Blackpool bit and there are actual lights. Oh, I'm confused. I'm so very confused. Park and charge. Look at your wankers stuck there while I'm on my bike being noisy as fuck, mate. I can see the tower. That's a good sign, isn't it? That's a good sign. All traffic. All of it. Illumination traffic. Right. Wait. No, it says... Okay. Get myself all worked up. North Shore Town Centre. I think this Mercedes, I think they're going to the illuminations, right? So I don't want to filter because I need to follow people that know where they're going. I am so very confused. There you go. Reasons for not filtering number 1. I don't know where I'm going. I've decided that this Mercedes does. So I am going to follow you. Watch him fucking park up in one of those houses now on the left. On the right. Well, right then left. Scuppering my plans. Scuppered them. Hey, where'd the Blackpool Tower go? Oh, there it is. Balls. I've been royally let down. We have a new Mercedes friend. A new Mercedes friend. This one definitely goes where I'm going. News just in. Biker on loud bike spotted in Blackpool following around Mercedes. They're not the kind of illuminations I was expecting. I'm hoping this is essentially going to go to the north and then you're going to follow it to the south and do the full thing. Absolute fucking plebs. See what I've done to myself? I've lost my Mercedes friend. So now I don't know where I'm going anymore. I wonder if this car up ahead is a Mercedes or not. Fingers crossed. No, it looks too shit to be Mercedes. Not even a thanks. What do you reckon? What do you think? Is it because he's in a fucking Audi, innit? It's because he's in a fucking Audi. Warbrick Town Centre, North Shore. North Pawley Shore. I know what you're thinking right now. Is why am I sat willingly in traffic? I'm telling you, it's because I don't know where the fuck I'm going. So I need more think time. I need more ponder time than the average bear. You know, I stopped seeing those illumination signs quite a while ago. I'm starting to get the feeling that I am lost. There you go, illuminations, all traffic. Back in the game. Boogie. Do need to do a quick pullover at some point. I'll do it on the side of the road up here. Yeah, we'll do it here. We'll do it live.